Man, the Yeezy 350 V2 ZYON. I have been waiting for this sneaker for a long time, and I think a lot of people have as well. Now, the Yeezy 350 V2 in the ZYON colorway was originally supposed to release last month, I think around the 13th or something, but of course was pushed back. Now, there was a pushback a whole month because now it is scheduled to release this weekend on July the 18th. Of course, it's going to retail for that same $220 or £180 here in the UK. Now, these are going to be a worldwide release and come in a full family size run. Now, I have been hearing the general rumor is that these are going to be a relatively high stock number. So we're talking like I've heard 400,000 to 500,000 pairs. I don't think I'm gonna let that affect the way I go about buying these sneakers. I think I'm gonna go balls to the wall, and I suggest that you do that as well. Now look, there is a ton of raffles that have already been posted. They posted yesterday, so there's a lot of details to get into this release, and we're gonna get into all of it, as well as at the end some resell predictions in terms of like, you know, what the market is going to look like when these do release. Now look, already we have seen so many early reviews, and normally that tells me that there is going to be a good stock number on these. Pretty much every single YouTuber I know has already done a review. And I haven't yet because everybody has, so I'm kind of like, you know what, I'll just wait for the release of this pair. Now, judging on those reviews and judging just by the look of this shoe, it is incredibly popular. The silhouette is obviously a 350, it's going to be incredibly popular. However, the colorway is a new type of knit pattern or just a new contrasting color, which I think a lot of people are loving, including myself. I love the look of this. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this pair. So your two best options, first and foremost, is Yeezy Supply and Adidas. Yeezy Supply is Kanye's website, so this is like the place to go for Yeezys. However, it is US exclusive. Anybody who's not in the US, don't even worry about it. We'll get into that in a minute. But if you are in the US, this is definitely one to go for. They're going to have a decent amount of stock, probably the best out of everywhere. Now with Yeezy Supply, it is going to be a waiting room, so you know the whole deal with the Chrome user thing. Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing. However, maybe using multiple devices like iPad, iPhone, iPod, whatever you can pick up. Use your girlfriend's phone, use your mom's phone, use your brother's phone, whatever it takes. Use someone's phone and just get a bunch of devices. That has personally worked better for me than having a bunch of multiple Chrome users. I'd rather take an L on one Chrome user than have about 50 going and just get banned. Now when it comes to Adidas, it's going to be a little bit different. So this time it's going to be an app raffle, which means you go onto your Adidas app, you click participate, you fill out your size, whatever, and then boom, you're in. It will notify you on the 18th, which is the release date. Now, I believe that the Adidas raffle is only here in the EU and over in the US. I believe that other places in the world are going to have a splash page. So what you need to do, depending on where you are in the world, if it's not the US or the EU, go onto Adidas/Yeezy and load up the page, and it will tell you enter in the Adidas app, or it will tell you when they're going to be releasing, and that's how you can kind of tell whether it's an app raffle or it's a splash page. Now you can also just download the app and check and see if it's loaded up on there. If it isn't, you're going to be in a waiting room for Adidas. Now, alongside the two main places to go, there is going to be a ton of raffles. I personally have already entered like 10, so there's a lot of raffles to go for. Pretty much everywhere is going to be stocking this Yeezy 350, rightfully so. If there's a decent amount of stock, this is again another clear indication that they're going to have a good amount of pairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list as many as I can find down in the description below. I'm going to split it up between the UK and the US, because over here we've got some big players like End Clothing, Foot Asylum, Size. There's a whole bunch of different raffles. I don't want to go through them individually. However, normally what it is with raffles is some of them do first come, first serve. So you want to get your entry in as soon as possible. However, a lot of them just pick a name out of the hat, and that's how you're going to get chosen. So it doesn't really matter on timing. But what I would personally suggest, depending on how much you want this sneaker, I would go for as many as possible. If you do go for as many as possible, you do run the risk getting multiple pairs, which personally, I'm not too mad about, but if you are someone who does not have a lot of capital and just wanted the one pair, and you don't want about 5 pairs and like $1,000 coming out of your bank account, then it is something to just note that if you win multiple sneakers, then that's something you're gonna have to deal with. However, I mean, these are going to resell, and that will just kind of swoop us over into the resell predictions for this sneaker. So, for resell, I expect these to do, I expect them to resell, man. I expect these to do pretty well, considering the last Yeezy 350 release that we had was like 3-4 months ago. I think it was the linen 350, and that was very low stock, so a lot of people took L's, including myself. So we're kind of itching for a 350. I personally am. I really want this pair. And just the colorway, the fact that this is such a clean colorway, it's kind of new. We haven't seen a 350 look like this. So it's definitely something a lot of people are going to be interested about. Right now, what we have is a 350 that not only is a great colorway and a lot of people want, it's also a colorway that boys and girls can wear. So guys and girls, it's a unisex colorway. So a lot of people are going to be going for it. And I expect resell to do well. So there's going to be a lot of bots. And when there's a lot of bots, that means stock is going to be flying. And of course, it makes it a little bit harder for us who are just trying to get it manually. So yeah, what I expect in terms of resell is because of the amount of stock, for them to do pretty average right at release. I do expect them to resell a little bit, but nothing crazy. And then as time goes on, I expect this colorway to do pretty well over time. People are going crazy for this. I've heard, you know, turtle dove comparisons. I've heard this is going up there with the Yeezy zebra and the bread and, you know, the OG colorways. So I do think that this is a Yeezy that is being held in very high regard by a lot of people. Let me know what you think about the Yeezy 350 V2 ZYON. I just wanted this to be a little quick video, a little concise, to the point. Let's get ready for the weekend video. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. All the information will be down in the description below. Enter those raffles as soon as possible if I was you. And let's get copping these Yeezys, man. Let's get hyped. I'm hyped. That is pretty much it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these sneakers down in the comment section. Let me know if there's anything I have missed in terms of raffles down in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's all take W's this weekend. Let's do it.